All right, we're technically challenged tonight. So, hello my friends, and welcome to my kitchen. It is, I want to say it's Saturday night, but it's not, it's Friday night. So if you're on, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. Hi Filva. So I am streaming this to my YouTube channel as well tonight. So if you catch me looking elsewhere, that's what's happening. So tonight, first thing, we have a couple of things we're making tonight. So we are going to make our extraordinary cheese dip first. We're going to get that into the bowl. So, because we want to get that into the oven. We're going to add this tonight to our mac and cheese. I talked about that last night with the guys at Redemption House. And so I just got the urge to make it. So what happens with our extraordinary cheese? If you have not had the extraordinary cheese dip, you're missing something. So if you haven't had it, message me. And the first 5 people to message me, I have some sample dips that'll make one actual recipe. Message me. I'll get you out one. And I guarantee you will love it. All right. Okay, so into our bowl, we have put 1 container of spreadable cream cheese. I used our Philadelphia light cream cheese, and we're going to add equal parts of mayonnaise. So we're going to add a cup of mayonnaise to that. So I don't have the low fat one tonight because when I was at Costco, they didn't have the half fat one. Costco is my friend when it comes to buying mayonnaise, because when you're making this cheese dip all the time, you go through these big jars of mayonnaise rather quickly. So that's about the only thing that I can buy at Costco that I actually go through without sharing. So we have 1 cup of mayonnaise. Now I got to make room in my fridge for the mayonnaise jar. And I'm going to hand that off to my sous chef to put back into the fridge for me. All right, so 1 cup of mayonnaise. In we go. Probably the second shelf down. You can take out the half-fat mayonnaise because it's empty. Just right there. All right, so 1 cup of mayonnaise into the bowl. Now, into that, all you need for Epicure spices is our extraordinary trio. It is our CCB, 1 tablespoon. You need 1 tablespoon of our lemon dill and 1 tablespoon of our 3 onion. So we're going to get those into the bowl. So that's 1 tablespoon of CCB. 1 tablespoon of 3 onion. And you'll notice I'm using my 4-in-1 measuring spoon. It is fantastic for fitting into all of our Epicure jars. So it has our tablespoon, our teaspoon, half teaspoon, and there's a line right down the middle of the half teaspoon which shows you 1/4 teaspoon. So less muss and fuss. You don't have to go searching for your measuring spoons and then try to find the one you want. It's all in one. And like I said, fantastic because it does fit nicely in all of our jars. The tall ones, it's a little tight, but it does fit in there. All right. My trick on this is my electric mixer, because if you want to make sure that that cream cheese is well mixed with your mayonnaise before it goes into the oven. Otherwise, when it comes out, it's going to look like cottage cheese. Not appetizing. So get your mixture up to high. Give it a good beat. Should just take a minute to come together. And that's it. Okay? So that is our base. Now, we also need a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Anyone that knows me knows I don't know where my shredded cheddar cheese. And Carol's laughing. So, all right. In that goes, and we just mix that into our dip mixture. And that's as simple as this is. Then it goes into the oven. Now, I am going to caution you because when you make this, if you are using full fat cheese and you're using full fat cream cheese and you're using full fat mayonnaise, you are going to get a layer of oil on the top of it. It's going to happen. I guarantee it's going to happen. This could go in the microwave. It could go in the microwave for, I think it's 15 minutes in total, or 10 minutes in total. Stirring halfway between about every 2 minutes. And you're just going to nuke it until it's nice and bubbly. I much prefer this one out of the oven. So a 350 degree oven, not 450, not 425, not 375, 350 degree oven. And it's going to go in there for anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes. It's going to come out lovely, nice and bubbly. And trust me, it's going to make your house smell amazing. Then you're going to get hungry. All right, I am plugging in my air fryer because we are going to make some chicken wings. All right, air fryer is on. We're going to heat it up. So get it preheated. All right, so air fryer's on, and I have in my bowl some chicken wings. I bought them at the grocery store. They're in our bowl. My wonderful sous chef has taken them out of the package for me. So we're just gonna put a little bit of SPG on them. SPG, in case you're not aware, is our salt, pepper, and garlic. We're just going to sprinkle a little bit on there just to season our wings, and then I'm going to toss them. Oh, thank you. All right, so toss them in with the SPG, and if you need a little bit more, add a little bit more. They're not green enough yet for me. All right, so in they go. The SPG is on them. And then we are going to put them on our liner for our air fryer to keep the air fryer nice and clean. So we're just going to grab those wings out, put them onto our parchment liner. Like I said, this keeps your air fryer nice and clean as well. It holds any grease or oil that's going to come out of these wings in the parchment, and it's so much easier to clean up your air fryer after this. So you can get these on Amazon. You can get them to fit any kind of air fryer that you have. I definitely recommend them. I use them all the time. If you have watched my cooking shows, you see me use them all the time. And people will ask where they are if I haven't actually used them. So that's ready to go into our air fryer. Now, of course it's going to beep as soon as I turn my back. So, add food. We've got a 400 degree air fryer heated up here. We're going to pop these in. We're going to turn them in about 12-14 minutes. All right. So, cheese dip is in the oven. Wings are in the air fryer. What's next? So we are going to, as a side, we're going to have, the reason we're making the 3 cheese dip, we're going to actually put it with our mac and cheese tonight. So I have our square steamer, our multi-purpose steamer. the steamer, the lid. We don't need the tray tonight. We would only need the tray if we were making rice, or if we were doing a multiple leveled meal. Carol, can I have the 1 cup measurement? Please. Tried to remember everything, and we didn't. So, 2 cups of pasta into the pot. And I'm just using an elbow macaroni. That's how simple that is. Then we're just going to cover that, the macaroni in the bottom of the multi-purpose steamer, with water. No measurement required. You're just going to take some water, pour it over top of your macaroni until it is covered. That's it. Voila. Lid goes on and into the microwave for roughly 12 minutes. Okay? We're going to check it after the 12 minutes if it needs a little bit more time, because every microwave is a little bit different. Mine usually takes anywhere from 11 to 12 minutes. Okay. One more thing off our list. And trust me, the jokes are real. I do have a list tonight because there was so many things going on. I wanted to make sure I got everything done. So, macaroni is in the microwave. I'm just going to give Carol a hand. All right. So, macaroni's in the microwave. Wings are in the air fryer. The 3 cheese dip is in the oven. Did we set the timer on the oven? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So, what are we going to dress our wings with tonight? We're not just having SPG wings. We are going to use our honey garlic mix. So, if you haven't had this, it's fantastic on meatballs. It's fantastic on any kind of meat. It's fantastic on chicken. We are going to actually make it tonight, sauce our wings, and then duck them back into the air fryer for 2 minutes. They're going to come out amazing. So, what do we need to make our honey garlic? So this is going to go on the stovetop tonight because we do have the air fryer plugged in over here, and so you all, or some of you, know what happens when I plug in the air fryer and my burner here on the countertop. All the lights go out and we're in the dark. So the mix goes into our pot, and we are using our 8-cup multi-purpose pot. In that goes. So what do we need with this? We need 3/4 of a cup of water and 1 tablespoon of honey. I think I have that right here. So 3/4 of a cup of water into our pot, and we need 2 tablespoons of honey, no, 1 tablespoon of honey. Had Carol concerned. All right, in goes the honey. And we're going to mix that together. And we just want to bring that together. Now the honey is it's going to take some time for the honey to melt in that pot, so it's going to need to go over some heat. This is going to go onto the stovetop. Could go into the microwave, but it's going to go onto the stovetop. What does it say? Meanwhile, in a wok, combine the remaining seasoning with 3/4 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of honey. Bring to a boil over medium-high heat, stirring until the sauce is thickened to desired. So there is our honey garlic sauce headed to the stove, and my wonderful sous chef over there is going to thicken that up. So we have now, what do we have? We have our cheese dip, our extraordinary cheese dip in the oven. it's got another 11 minutes in there. We've got our macaroni in the microwave. It's got another 9 minutes and 45 seconds. We've got our wings in the air fryer that are pretty soon going to beep and want to be turned over. And I have some time to tell you what I did today. So, those of you who know me know that I have, Fridays are my half days, so I get the afternoon off on Friday. Messaged Carol on my way home from work, telling her I was on my way home, and she said, I'm doing laundry, so I'll see you at 2:30. I said, okay, so when I got home, I decided we were gonna make biscuits tonight. And so I decided to try something different. So I came home, had a recipe, so 4.5 cups, should have been 4 1/3, but 4.5 cups of flour into a bowl, a package of active quick rising yeast into the bowl, 2 tablespoons of our herb and garlic seasoning, our Epicure herb and garlic into the bowl, and half a tablespoon of fine salt, sea salt, into the bowl, mixed it with my whisk, added 2 cups of lukewarm water, put plastic wrap it over the bowl, and let it rise. So it rose for about 45 minutes. We then took it out of the bowl, put it into our round steamer, and put a towel over top of it and let it rise again. So after 30 minutes, it rose again. We then popped it into the oven. We actually sprinkled some everything bagel on the top, and we scored it as per the instructions. And so now I'm going to show you what came out of the oven. And I'm super excited about this. All right, so here is my bread that I made today in probably 2.5 hours, about that, 2.5, almost 3 hours, and I have this amazing loaf of bread. So, I'm going to cut into it. We're going to check it out and see how this turned out. Now, if it is raw in the middle, I'm going to blame Carol, because that's what I do. Yeah, I will blame myself, but it's not supposed to be. All right, so we're using an Epicure serrated knife, and we are going to cut off a chunk of this bread and see what it looks like. And there you have my bread, and it looks delicious. It smells like bread. It does, it really does smell like bread. Now, you can laugh, but I've made bread once. This is my second attempt. The first one didn't turn out too bad, so I'm very impressed with myself. But here is my loaf of bread that I made this afternoon, from raw to ready in a couple of hours. Not 30 minutes, but a couple of hours. And it looks delicious, it smells delicious. All of the ingredients that we had, all of the ingredients that we needed were here in the house and ready to go. So I honestly have to say, Carol just buttered my other half, and she's eating it over there. Didn't leave me the butter knife to butter my half, but you know, and I get the thumbs up over there, so I'm told that it is good. So I'm going to stop talking for a minute because I'm going to bite into this myself and tell you if it's good or not.
Nice chew.
It is good. It has got a nice chew to it, and you can also taste the herb and garlic in it. I think we talked about next time we might add some cheese to it. But yeah, I will definitely make this again. So I will post the recipe in my group in case you're interested. It says to let this cool completely, and then it says not to, if you're going to put it in a bag, to leave the bag open, or to put it cut side down on a cutting board, and it'll last on the counter for Awesome. I'm so excited. So, I'm going to hand this back to Carol. And I'm going to check our weight. So, what do I do with my tongs? Please. All right. So the wings after, it's been about 10 minutes, are starting to get golden. They're definitely not done yet, but I'm going to flip them over. They're definitely starting to become lovely golden chicken wings. And as soon as I plug this back in, it's going to say turn food. But that's okay, because by the time I get these turned over and get them back into our air fryer, our pasta is going to be just about ready, and we're going to make our mac and cheese. So our sauce is done. Carol's going to hold that pot up so that you can see the thick and delicious honey garlic sauce that we just made. Okay, wings are flipped. Back in the air fryer. All right, wings are flipped. The sauce is ready for the wings. So once the wings are ready, we're going to toss them quickly in that sauce. Our pasta is just about done. I'm actually going to check it because I think I put it on for an extra minute. So I'm going to check that quickly. Yeah, it's hot. Woo. Okay, pasta is done. So I'm going to quickly drain this. And then we'll bring it over. What did you just say? Okay. Well, it's going to go back in to heat up anyway, right? So we're going to grab this and bring it over. Make our mac and cheese. All right, pasta is done in our multi-purpose pot. So we are going to our mac and cheese. If you have not had our mac and cheese, this is the bomb. Better than KD. A ton less sodium. And it's like an adult version of mac and cheese. It's very comparable to the President's Choice white cheddar mac and cheese. It is definitely not KD. So if you are a KD fan, you're not going to like our mac and cheese. So I'm going to put our mac and cheese seasoning on top of our pasta. Then we're going to add to that a third of a cup of milk. In that goes. And we need 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine or whatever you use. So, there's 1. Saving some butter for the bread. So we're just going to mix this up. Now we got about 2 minutes left on our cheese dip, and it's going to come out of the oven. It's going to come out piping hot. We're going to add it to this macaroni cheese, and then we're going to throw this back into the microwave for roughly about 3 or 4 minutes, just to allow the sauce to thicken and that macaroni to get all happy with our cheese, and then that's going to be ready for dinner. So you can make this in the multi-purpose pot on top of the stove. I find the microwave is easiest with this one. If you get your pasta cooked right, even if you don't. So this is the funny part about it. If your pasta is not completely cooked, and I think ours is, but it might need another minute or two. Now when I throw it back into the microwave with the sauce on it, it's going to heat, it's going to warm through that sauce. That cold milk that was on it is going to thicken up, heat up, and we're going to have some amazing mac and cheese at the end of this. So Carol's about to pull out of the oven. On top of the microwave is our hot plate. That's the red one. So Carol's about to pull out of the oven our 3 cheese dip, or our extraordinary cheese dip, and I'm going to, right from the oven into this steamer. And this, the macaroni is already absorbing our milk and our melted butter. So I'm going to grab some of this dip. And we're going to give it a good amount, because that's not enough. We're going crazy with our mac and cheese tonight, guys. And I mean crazy. This smells amazing. And what's left over can go into the fridge. If there's leftovers, it can go into the fridge. It can be used for mashed potatoes tomorrow night, or mashed cauliflower. We can eat it tonight, which we probably will do with our homemade bread. Oh yeah, the diet is out the window. So that's in there. Veggies. Oh yes. We had it last night. Oh, guess what happened, Carol?
It's okay.
Nope. It went like it did the last time we made it. Extra creamy, extra delicious, and I think it's the cheese. I think that's exactly what it is. So the last time we made this, it became like a almost solid. It was delicious. But there is our mac and cheese. I don't think it's going to need much more time if you just put the lid on it and put it into the microwave without even setting the timer. I think it's going to be done. So it's to chill. Yep, it just needs to get all happy.
Cook any more over.
Exactly. So our wings are, we got about 5 minutes on our wings, and then we are going to toss them in our honey garlic sauce. So, and then I'm going to pop them back into the air fryer for about 3 minutes. So I'm going to let's check these. I think we're actually good to, okay, so we're going to turn the air fryer, we're going to turn it off. We're going to grab a bowl. Actually, I'll just toss them into the, no, I won't, because we've got another set of them. All right, I'm going to grab a bowl. I should have grabbed one of our, actually, can you grab me one of our 4-cup pretzels? As you can see through them. Okay, these wings are almost done. So I'm going to pop this back in. We're going to heat it up again in a minute. But in the meantime, we are going to put our wings into our 4-cup prep bowl.
Maybe another half at a time or something.
Yes, so I bought the large pack of wings at, so probably the family pack of wings. So I have done them in 2 batches. So we're just doing the one for you guys tonight, and then we'll throw the other wings into the air fryer when we're done. We won't keep you a second time because you've already seen them once. You don't need to see them again, unless you want to. All right, so there's our wings in our bowl. Now, I am going to use some of this sauce, not all of it, because like I said, we have another set of wings there. And we are just going to drizzle this sauce over top of the wings. And one of the tricks that I have been told is to use, if you want to have like a slipperier, or if you want them to coat the wings a little bit better or absorb a little bit more, is to use some butter. I don't think we need to do that with these. If we were using a hot sauce, definitely we would add the hot sauce to some butter, but I don't think we need to. So this is our chicken wings, and I like to just pop them back into the air fryer for a minute or two, just so that that coating gets, it just gets a little bit more, what is the word I'm looking for? Caramelized. So we're gonna just pop those back in for a couple of minutes. Our mac and cheese is done. Our cheese dip is done. You saw my bread, which turned out amazing, and I'm so impressed with that. I will make anybody a loaf of bread that would like one. And yeah, so we're gonna pop this back into the air fryer just for a minute or two. Then I'm going to take some pictures. We're gonna take some pictures of dinner as we plate this up, and we will post them on our page. Actually, I just got 2 minutes on this air fryer. I think these are pretty much done, cooked through. So if you want to hang on for 2 minutes, we will plate these up for you. Your choice. So, Carol, if you want to grab a plate and just plate me up some of that mac and cheese, I'm gonna toss these wings back into the air fryer just for 2 minutes, and then we are ready to put our wings on our plate. I can show you what the finished product of all of this looks like, and you are welcome to come for dinner any night. I will make you wings. I just picked something underneath the table. I'm sure it was the container for the cream cheese, but yeah. So we have, Carol's plating up our mac and cheese. We have about 2 minutes on the air fryer, and we're going to have our delicious wings coming out of the air fryer with the honey garlic sauce on them. You saw my homemade loaf of bread that's ready to go. Carol can cut a slice of that so we can put it here with the deliciousness of our wings and our mac and cheese. And got another minute left on the air fryer, guys. So just gonna take another minute. So yeah, that's dinner tonight. So we have, just to recap, we have our 3 cheese dip. We have our honey garlic chicken wings out of the air fryer. We have our mac and cheese with our extraordinary cheese dip. I'm going to tell you, my mouth is watering. I can't wait.
Not a vegetable in sight.
No, not a vegetable in sight. No, we don't have a vegetable in sight tonight. Bad us. We could have put together a salad, but we didn't. So, yeah, I'm okay with that tonight. We're going to have carbs, and more carbs for dinner tonight. So, Yeah, we're just waiting 1 minute, guys, and our air fryer is going to beep, and we are going to have our chicken wings out of the air fryer. So, I think Carol's got her plate ready tonight too, because I think we're both starving. So, all right. Yes. Here we have our, if I could do this without burning myself. So here are our honey garlic wings out of the air fryer. About 22 to 25 minutes. And they are ooey gooey delicious and ready for dinner. So there you have it, guys. There is our mac and cheese, extraordinary mac and cheese with our honey garlic wings and our homemade bread. Hi, Sue. Hi, Giselle. Yeah, and we are ready to eat. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you're on, do not forget, 8 o'clock tonight is the cutoff for our mystery host party. So if you are placing an order for the mystery host party, make sure you message me before 8 o'clock tonight. We will do the draw live tomorrow afternoon. Let's leave it till Sunday, because I'm heading to Aurelia tomorrow to see my dad. So let's do it Sunday. So Sunday we will do the draw live for the mystery host party, and I will announce what specials we'll have next week for my anniversary week. All right. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me, and we will talk soon. Bye for now.